You say hurt me so much. I shouldn't, so I shouldn't move that much. And Germany got more from me. I know they bother too much, but been so me what feelings be. And see what you're my dear, I'm not telling you. So me best I made it one before we should me move. Treat me like your brother.
Blessed morning. Give thanks for this food. I'm eating bread and mackerel. Yeah, you see, incorrect. And I have some carrot juice. Nobody trouble me today. Still feeling like I was treated unfairly, but hey, we already know that this world is not fair. So just listening to some music out of Ghana. Efia, one of your own. This is for women who have been abused. Yeah, listen to it very carefully. I'm gonna pull it up.
You say hurt me so much. I shouldn't, so I shouldn't move that much. And Germany got more from me. I know they bother too much, but been so me what feelings be. And see what you're my dear, I'm not telling you. So me best I made it one before we should me move. Treat me like your brother. Treat me like your sister. And make me one of your own.
Yeah, so this is the song of the day, but what I really wanted to talk about is how the Black nation, most of the Black nation, Black people, how we tend to gravitate towards negativity. And not only gravitate, but respond to negativity. Now, for a couple of years now, I've been posting, I've been making posts, I've made videos. No one ever called me. No one ever texted me and said, Camille, you are on a good track. They never said, Camille, I agree with what you're saying. I may not agree with everything that you're saying, but It's good that you are trying to change your life. No one ever did. But the day I came on Facebook and I put something that is negative, they consider negative. Hey, you don't want to see phone calls. You don't want to see texts. I am telling you, they don't know how to come and talk to you when you're doing something right. But the day you do something wrong, everybody's on your case. Me, I know these things that I am doing. I know I'm not doing them off of my own humble spirit. I know I am doing them for a purpose and a reason. So you can see who is who and what is what. I am telling you, people, my black people, we need to change. We need to change. We have flaws galore. As for our black men, when are you gonna start respecting the black woman? When are you gonna start loving the black woman? When are you gonna start appreciating the black woman? When are you gonna start protecting the black woman? I want to know. I want to know. Hey, you guys have been calling us bitches. I used to get upset, but I am no longer upset. Because you know why? Bitches are loyal. But the bitches, we are loyal to the wrong set of men. That is the problem. The bitches are loyal to the wrong type of men. And these black men, they have this attitude that the only time they're gonna say we are ride or die or we are loyal is after they have treated us like shit for years go, years come, and we still at their side. That is when they're gonna say you are loyal, and still they don't change their dirty ways. I am telling you, black women are the only women I could think of who are not protected. Look at the Spanish women. Hey, you think anybody can go from another race, and I don't like the word race, from another ethnic group and do anything to a Spanish woman while their men are there? I don't think so. Do you think it could happen in the Caucasian race? I don't think so. Do you think it could happen in the Indian race, in the Indian ethnic group? I don't think so. Hey, when they compare the Asians and the Chinese and all these people, I don't think so. Maybe they might do it to themselves, to the women, when they don't do the right thing. But once a woman is doing the right thing most of the time in these other ethnic groups, they are protected. Only black women. I don't know. I don't know if we came out of our mother's womb. Like when we were children, they used to say, the older people used to say, they fall out of the sky from the aeroplane. We drop out of trees. I don't know. I am still trying to wonder. We are not disrespected from other ethnic groups as much as we are from our own men. And when you don't put up with their nonsense, hey, we even become worse in their eyes. Me, I'm tired. I'm very, very tired of it. Not only in my own life, but I'm tired of seeing it. Every time. And what they do, they start They start destroying the young girls. As soon as they see 2 breasts on their chest, sometimes some of them, they don't even wait for that. They start destroying them, even in their own home. They start destroying them. And when these young girls now, their head become fucked up, and they start not caring about anything because they think I have nothing left, then they continue to even treat them worse. I am telling you. So, we need to do something. We need to do something. Something needs to be done to protect us and our young girls. Now, most of them who are claiming to be woke, right? They are trying to say it comes from slavery. I understand that because it was passed through our DNA. But my own ancestors, they were in slavery too now. And the black women, other black women who are out there on the battlefield, taking care of their children, taking care of their own husbands, taking care of the home, working like superwoman, just because these black men have left them. Their own ancestors, they were through slavery as well. So there is no excuse. If the black woman can rise above, when we were the most mistreated in slavery, because we were losing our children, we were losing our mothers and fathers, we were losing everybody that was close to us and whom we love. But we are still here fighting to protect ourselves and our children and the people that we love. So what is the excuse? There is no excuse. You men out there, you black men out there who are doing it, not every one of you. I know there are some of you, and I would like to make that distinction. You understand? But the ones who are out there mistreating women, fighting them down, calling them all kind of derogatory names, making them feel less of themselves with low self-esteem, no confidence, all these kind of things combined. You guys need to stop it. And you should be ashamed. For those of you who are going around saying that I'm crazy, you shall be ashamed. You should be ashamed that it takes a crazy woman to come and tell you guys this. If a crazy woman could come and tell you guys this, what are you guys? What are you guys? That it takes a mad woman to come and point this out to you. I'm telling you, this is serious. So, those of you who love to run, every time I make a post, you run and you go call my name and said Camille is making posts to my father. It has to be he's my father. Just know that, because many of you are doing that. And when the black woman now said they don't want you guys no more, you run to another race and you start chasing black woman, saying black woman are this, we love money, we love this, we love that, we are loud and we are. At least when it comes to the part of being loud, at least we are not coming like snakes to bite you guys when you're not looking. At least we are voicing the way that we feel, right? And when it comes to money, tell me where in this world that you can go right now and you don't need money, except if you go into one of those tribes in Africa where they have everything that they need, that they isolate themselves from the world and all the nonsense of the world. Tell me. So if you give the woman 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 children, how do you expect her to support them? But when the night comes, or whenever that thing you all carry in your pants is hard, you want to stick it in her, but you don't want to take care. Me, I am so tired of seeing it. It's not like it just started. It has been happening from the beginning of time. And the reason why, the only reason why I can speak of a man, of a good man, and say there are good men in the world. I've seen a couple of good men, and even these good men, they still had their dirty ways. But at least when it comes to their children, when it comes to the home, they were providing. They were taking care. Yes, they had other issues, but they had shown themselves that they care about their children. But you men out there, you don't want to use condom. You don't want to use protection. Right? You want to go raw. That is what you guys say. You want to go raw. And not thinking about when you bring those children into the world, what is going to happen to them after. Because you guys already know your plans is to get up and run and leave the woman with the children now. And I don't know what is wrong with some of us black women. It's like our eyes are blinded to them and their ways. This needs to stop. Young ladies out there, listen to me very carefully. Listen, before you go and you make this thing called children, be very careful. Before you go and you even lie down with a man, be very careful. Make sure you know at least his background. Make sure you know something. Watch him very carefully before you go and you sleep with them. Sex is not worth it. Promiscuous sex is not worth it. If you go and you lie with this man, even if you think you can't control the urge, because I know it happens, at least protect yourself. Protect yourself. Because when you go and you have children with these type of men out there, who's gonna come and use the children to don't leave you alone, to stalk you for life. It's not easy. So, sex is not worth it. It's not. 5, 10, 15 minutes is not worth your entire life. Yeah? It's not worth your entire life. You know, so be very careful. If you have good mothers that are talking to you, listen to them. Listen to them, because they are only looking out for your best interest, because they know. And sometimes they don't want to come out and tell you exactly what it is, but they want you to listen to them. But they don't go into details, because some parents are not like me, that I will go into details and my mouth is free like that I will tell you exactly why. Some parents don't feel comfortable having certain conversations with the younger children, because some of them are shy. Some of them, you know, they are not that open. But listen to them. If you already have one, hey, God, that's your womb. God, that's your paw that God gave to you between your legs. God did very, very well. Then these men, they would stop. When they see that they can't just come and get to just throw you guys down and do what they want, they would stop. But when they get it free now, I get to understand it's the women who are chasing, who go looking for men. Before, it was the man who see the woman and come after her. Now, the women and the girls, they are seeing the men and going after them. That is why some of you have lost your values. Because when you go and you chasing this their man, hey, they don't have to fight for it anymore. They don't have to come and plead and beg. They are getting it for free. So the tables have turned. They now want us women to take care of them financially. There are women out there begging men to have sex with them. Before, it wasn't like that. These men, they used to have to go see the father, see the mother. Hey, a matter of fact, see the whole family before they could even come and sit and talk to you. That is why. Me. Some of these things I knew. But when life and circumstances, when life and circumstances cause you to be in certain situations, I'm not even crying over spilled milk. I am just happy that I can be here, that at least the young girls out there, and even the women, because some of these older women, they are helping to spoil these young men. They are now becoming sugar mama. They are now becoming sugar mamas. So these men, they think they are now more valuable than women. They are trading places. So let me play a little bit more of the music.
This world and it's gonna be of people, and then we'll watch now we'll be it's in love one another, cause nobody knows tomorrow. And your mommy back and send a money. I could be one of those. Treat me like your brother, and treat me like your sister, and make me one of your own.
Yeah. So, we as black women, we have to take back our pride. We have to take back our dignity. And we have to let these men know our worth. I don't care if you're 50, 60 or whatever. I don't care. Because some women think after they reach a certain age that it's all over. No. And if you have children, especially girls, you have to teach them this. And don't be afraid to tell them the reason. Because if you are telling them, oh, stay away from men, this, they won't listen. But if you tell them the details, hey, if they are not scared and they go and they enter into these things out here that they call relationship, then they will be at their own risk. But if they have an understanding as to why, it will make them think twice. Because if I knew what I knew now, if I knew the reason why I should stay away, even that my spitefulness, even that my stubbornness, hey, even now I would have probably still been virgin. And the thing is that there was so much controversy with other ethnic groups that most black women tend to want to stick to black men. They don't really like going to deal with other men of different ethnic groups. So we feel like we have to put up with them and their nonsense. We don't have to. We don't have to. You know, and now it even have some of these men from other ethnic groups. So you have to be careful, who have started patterning who has started patterning for the black men with the pants below their waist. Even some grown men you see walking around, you see in their underwears and acting in this kind of way and thinking it's cute, thinking it's swag. I'm telling you, you meet some other young boys out there and young men patterning after these black men, treating the women them the same. So I'm not saying it's only black men, but when you look at how a Caucasian man treats his woman, look at the difference. And when we come and we say we want to be treated better, the excuses, you think this is a fairy tale? You think this is TV? When you see other nations having their fairy tale in real life, so they don't want us to expect anything better from them, so they could continue dishing us dirt. But these are the same men who will be making nice for food, who will be making nice for sex, who has nothing inside of them to offer you more than that thing between them legs that will stand firm for anything that pass. Me, I'm not in a rush, because I don't see from my own heart freely. I still have a wall up when it comes to sleeping with men. In my young days, when I didn't know any better, I was just trying to fit in with my friends and being this way. But deep in my heart, I wasn't feeling no kind of real connection. And I was asking myself, wondering why I am doing this. I didn't know. I was just doing things without any real reasons why I was doing them. And after, I wasn't feeling good. Now, if I can't get what I want, the wall, it will stay up. Because me, I can go and buy my toys, and I can play with myself if I have to. I even can take those whips and I will whip my own self if I have to. If I am having sex, if it's a business contract that I know I have to do it for to protect my children or something like that, I will do it. But when it comes to my own emotional feelings, I don't feel that, I don't feel that I will just, even if I get in heat, it doesn't mean that anything could come and just throw me down like that. When I'm making videos other day and I'm joking around and I'm in heat. You understand? It doesn't mean say any old dirty thing is just gonna come and throw me down. You know, but today I'm on a serious note, because what I am saying to these young girls, you understand, is very, very serious. Don't throw away your life just like that. Make sure you get an education, because you know, in this world that we are living in, even when you get education, sometimes you can't even get job, much as to if you don't have. Go and try to get your education. Get your own money. If a man invites you out, make sure you have your own money. If you're not driving, make sure you have your own money for taxi fare or bus fare or whatever. Make sure you have your own money, just in case they want to drop, oh, I forget my wallet at home, can you pay? Make sure you have your own money, so you pay for your own food and leave them there. Let he go and wash dishes to pay for his own. My phone batteries are dead. Yeah. I know that some of these men, they are very skilled. Even these young boys, they are very skilled. This their mouth. They know all the right things. They know all the things women want to hear. So if they are just yapping their mouth, right? And they are not doing it in action, don't even bother. Don't even bother with them. Let what come out of their mouth and what they do be one and the same. As it is on earth, so shall it also be in heaven. That is the heaven you would find if they are real. On earth as it is in heaven. So, me, I don't want what happened to me in my own life happen to anybody else. I know it is happening, but if I can reach some younger girls, because as you guys can see, me, I have fire too, but I just know the truth. Me, I have children, so sometimes I have to do things that I don't want to do, make sacrifices to protect my own children. But if those children wasn't involved, I would have gone clear. But sometimes even when you try to walk away, a real mother cannot walk away from her children. Sometimes I am here and I am feeling like lost. No, I have the opportunity. I can be out there chasing men. I'll go in here and there so men can chase me. There is no need for that. There's no need for that. Sometimes they say, you know the devil you have, but you don't know the one you're gonna get. My advice is, you younger women, or even women at my own age, work on yourself. Work on yourself that you can enjoy your own company. Work on yourself. I know it's not easy because as humans we were created to be in the company of each other. But don't give any man your power to make them feel like you want them more than they want you. We have heaven. We have what is called heaven to make their lives comfortable. It comes from us. We are the one who's cooking for them, cleaning for them, sending them to heaven when they come, you know, when they want to do the thing. We send them to heaven. And they are still treating us like if say what? Hey, I am telling you. Make your own money. If you don't have children, if you don't have anything blocking you, make your own money. Put yourself in a position that you don't need to depend on a man for anything. So when you start choosing, you don't have to be bounded to them by money, financial needs. You don't have to be bounded by them by children. That is why the Bible tells you, get married first before you start making these children. Yeah? So you know, say if you guys are divorced, you know they have to pay alimony, so they could always run. Me right now, I talk these things because I'm not looking for any man. If one is brave enough to come my way, after all these things I put on Facebook and I show how many sites I have, if one is brave enough, then fine. And if it is within what I am looking for. Because me, I know them when I see them. I know the tricksters. The tricksters say all the things that you want to hear. But that's what you young girls have to do. Because when they already eat your food and their belly is full, if that's all they were looking for, if that's all they were looking for, they are gone. It doesn't matter how beautiful you are. It has nothing to even do with that anymore. So, be very, very careful.
Treat me like your sister, eh? Treat me like your brother, eh? Treat me like your sister, eh?
I'm so you have me phone for Jerry. Cause many bad intention against you till your phone will correct me. You are coming when I'm poor, man. I want someone pass. Don't turn your back on me, no one enemy. Why do me like I do to you? Treat me the way you want me to treat you. Cause I could be one of yours, yeah.
Treat me like your brother,
Treat me like your sister,
and make me one of your own. Treat me like your sister,
Oh,
treat me like your brother,
and treat me like your sister,
please make me one of your own. Treat me like your sister,
So I know. Me, I've reached the point that I really don't care. Everything that is controversial, I will do if I choose to prove that I don't care. So when I make this my post, you understand? Who wanna go and yap behind my back? I really don't. Hey, if I do care, I really don't. Because I've already been through hellfire. You understand? But instead of coming out and being, completely bitter, sometimes I feel hate towards certain people. But I try not to think about it too much that it will make me feel that way. You understand? But the only thing I can do, as I was advised, many people tell me I should go into social working. Many people have told me, even these people who are with my children, they are telling me I should go into this kind of field and work. You understand? Even these DYP people are telling me that I should go into this kind of field to help people. And it's not only them, other people have said it to me. But I don't know. You understand? But all I can do is use my Facebook page to send the messages to the young girls. Or there ain't no man love you if they are going to be treating you in a way consistently making you hurt. You understand? Ain't no love in that. Because if somebody love you and they do you something 1-2 times, because we are human, we are in the flesh, and we can make mistakes. We can make mistakes. You understand? But if they are doing it consistently, you need to leave that relationship. And you see me, when I come and make these videos, I don't even care if anybody is on my live. I don't wait. I just start sending the message as I get it. Because I know after somebody's gonna see. So I don't do it because even if somebody was commenting or saying anything, I will be focused on what I'm saying, because I'm not doing it for no kind of hype. I'm doing it genuinely because I would like people. I use myself so people could see I don't think I have left out anything. So my life is open book. Everybody who has seen, they have now known what was in the darkness in my life has come to light on Facebook. What was in the darkness has now come to light. For those who have known me way back to right up to now, because I have people who knew me from since I was a child on Facebook who will know that the things that I am saying is true. I have people who was there when I was in school, high school, from all 3 schools who would know I am telling the truth. People from a young adult who will know she is telling the truth. Oh, that is why she was like, oh, that is why this. They have now, their confusion as to why I was like that has now been clear. The Bible said it. In these times, what is in darkness will come to light. So mine, it has been finished. But I guess some people, they were expecting more dirt. They were expecting that I did more dirt. And I did this and I did that. No. When it is their turn. Hey. Because everybody is gonna go through what I went through. What is it amongst the people that know them? What is in the darkness will come to light. My own, it is finished. Because most of my problems stemmed from my circumstances. Now I have my opportunity to live my life with the knowledge, because when I was destroyed, it was lack of knowledge, lack of understanding, and lack of love and all these other things. Now it's in my own life that I am going to journey on, whether in this life or in the next, whether I will die so I can come back with the knowledge that I know to start a new life, or whether I will continue until I'm old. That is left to be seen. Right? So now that I have all this information, now it's just knowledge. Using it is going to be wisdom. But I know it's not going to be easy, because there are going to be many eyes watching like hawk to see. Because this is all our most of our black people are good for. They don't like to sit and see when things are going well. When things are going, when you come and you say, oh, I am like this and I'm like that, they expect you not to make any mistakes at all. Well, let me tell you guys something. If I make mistakes, it is my own mistake. Yeah? But the point of the matter is to try to journey on using the wisdom and understanding that was given, which I have, developed, to journey on, to see if these, I don't even know. Because at this point, one time ago, I was listening to this woman. She's with a white man, and she was chasing and talking bad about black man. And me, I was highly pissed. It got to be my eyes were still blinded then. My eyes were still blinded. But then, when I really sit and I wonder, when I sit and I think about it, what she was saying is true. But sometimes things are not always what they seem. So that is why I won't totally discard all these black men. They just need to step up. Maybe we are not crying loud enough. Maybe we are not putting them through enough tension that they can do better. I don't know. But it's not easy out here, man. It's not easy. Sometimes I see, most of the times, when I go out, it's very rare that you see a black family. Like you see father, children, and mother together. It's very rare. It's always the woman you see. Sometimes she have 2, 3 children, 4 children, and she's pushing stroller, she's carrying bags, she's doing this. It's sad. Where are the black men? Where are they? They are either up in either some kind of other nation crutch. I was fighting for this cause even before my own family was destroyed. And I was going through all these things for years with my spouse. You understand? My spouse at that time. But I was still fighting for black families and all these things. I wasn't in that situation. If you guys go and you think about it, when I made some of my videos before, I said that we were fighting a lot. When I started putting videos of us doing things as a family, and that is when all the troubles start back again. That is when everything, because we were already working on our relationship, and he was telling me not to put the videos because you don't know, you have people out there who is going to sit down and pray for divorce. Well, I am not going to blame people because he has his own part to play. But sometimes these people out here just wish shame bad, crab in a barrel mentality. I'm telling you, black people, I used to say if I have to come back as another nation that I would want to come back black, but I have changed my mind. I have changed my mind. I don't even think I want to come back in this world. I would rather be on the battlefield behind the scenes working to help people. That is how messed up it is. I don't even want this world. Because I don't want to be anything else but who I am. That is it. But black people, many of you, even the ones who are educated, they are just as dunce. I mean, when I get vexed, I don't even care who you are. I will lambaste you. I will tell you what I have to say. Same thing with the father of my children. You understand? He pissed me off and I cuss him. But when I am calmed down and I'm in my, which is almost rare these days, when I'm like, you understand? I won't call him names, and I won't, because it's not something that I did in our regular life. When he was calling me names, I wasn't calling him names. I used to sometimes walk away. Sometimes I would be very quiet. And there were times when I started answering back, that's when he saw who I was. When I start going deep, when I start letting him know that I didn't left me more to me mama, you understand? He was shocked because I was always quiet, not answering. But this thing has got to stop. I think that is the reason why these young men are growing up. They're not having any kind of good, role models in their life. So they go out there looking at the TV, looking at internet, finding some of these idiots to be their role model, patterning off of what they see. Because they don't have any real men in their life to show them how a real man should be. I think that is the problem. So I think, what we need to do is to work with the family unit, because you understand? And before this have to happen, the black men, they have to be ashamed of themselves first. So they say that I am crazy. So me, the crazy woman, I hope at least I can make at least one or two of you who are seeing this ashamed of yourselves. I hope so. I hope so. Because I know to myself I am not crazy, because I'm not out here doing all kind of nonsense. I am talking to people and my experience and what life and all these things. But I am crazy in a sense that I do things that normal people would not do. So I guess I am crazy, because not a lot of people will do what I do. You understand? They are ashamed, their pride and all these kind of things they use. But yeah, I really don't care. Because I know there are people out there who will be talking about me and they're doing worse. They are doing things that I, the crazy woman, won't even dream about doing. Yeah? But my craziness is out in the public. But their zone, hey, it's behind closed doors, oh. So, they thought when I came down off my high that I would have been here hiding in my shadow. Me, I don't care. You understand? Black men have to step up their game. They have to step up their game. And I don't know what's gonna make them do it. I don't know. The Almighty God himself have to at least intervene into black women's situation. I think maybe black women is just so strong that sometimes they don't even bother with them, that they feel that they could do. But you know, do you know how much it will take off your shoulders? How much more you could be just to be able to just relax and breathe if you had a man, not just having a man in the house, because you can have a man in the house and nothing, and things are just the same. But having a spouse that is going to help you out with the kids, and when you're doing something, maybe cooking, cleaning, and they take the kids to the park, or they take the kids to do something, or in the house there, instead of the kids coming and bothering you to do something for them, the husband or boyfriend, you know, just his spouse could just say, okay, let me take that for you, let me do that. Like, they don't know how to relate like that. Like, what the fuck is going on with black people? Like, what is really happening? All they know, all these men, they know, they want, they come, the dinner is on the table, they want, they come. Some of them, they don't even want to provide it, but they want to see it there. But they want to see it there. I think we spoil them too much. I think we spoil them too much. Oh. Me, I have learned my lesson. Now, they are saying that we should go couples therapy. But me, I am saying, this guy of mine, he knows better, he can do better. Because he would just be going around preaching to people, telling them all these kind of things about black family, this and black family. So he knows better. So I don't know which kind of therapy is going to help. But me, I don't feel that therapy can help. Because certain things is already certain things. But I want to know that when it is all is said and done, when all is said and done, that I have tried and that I have exhausted every opportunity. I want to know that I have exhausted every option. So when I step into my new life, I don't want nobody to be crying on me, to be praying on me. And when they pray on me, they succeed because I didn't do everything. I am not doing it to please people. I am not doing it for anything of that sort. I am doing it because I truly believe that children deserve to have both parents in their lives for different reasons. You understand? I'm not doing it for any kind of heat that I may be feeling when that time comes. I really and truly believe that we will create, from this day, if we are to do these type of things, we can create better black young men to grow up in the future. So if you have a daughter and a mother like me, who will, if my children are in my life, I will teach them to be responsible young men, to be young men, to have chivalry, to be able to open a door for the young ladies, for the future young ladies. Then you know, say when you see me and you see my children and you have a daughter, you know, say you can trust me, my sons, to take your daughter. This is the type of things I am working for. I'm not working. My days are finished. I am working for my daughter. I am working for my sons because I want my daughter to have good husband. That is why I won't chase nobody's husband. Like this guy was saying, I won't chase nobody's husband because I don't want nobody to chase my own daughter's husband when the time is come. Hey, I will not go and do all these dirty things because I don't want my sons to get dirty women, because I changed my life before I had my children. So those things that I used to do in my past, they were already being washed away. Now, I am not fighting my own battle. I am already fighting the battle of my children's future. That is what I am doing. So I want the mothers out there, I want them to train their own children, because you see, when the time comes, hey, many of us, our time has passed. So I'm not even trying to compete with these younger girls and all these kind of things. I am trying to educate them so that when they go and they make their children, they make sure they make right choices. Even if my children are not in my life, me, I still cook and send food for them. I still do what I made. What dal pri, I made rotis. The carrot juice I am drinking, my son, he loves carrot juice. I make it, I bottle it out, I give him. So my even if they are not with me every day, my job hasn't finished as a mother. Even if they don't continue living with me, or even if it's a shared custody situation, hey, I am still a mother. I still will, when I get contact with them, train them to be good men. But I am training them to be good men, to do the right things. So any kind of dirty woman out there coming to their life, because by that time I will be older and more experienced in my spiritual warfare game. By that time, if God spare my life, if I am on the battlefield, I will know how to deal with them. So I am training them how to choose their women. And me, my eyes will be open. So when I see the little dirty flies them coming, I will know what they are on. So even when it comes to school, I already train my kids, tell them, do not go out there and be no bullies. Because when it's time for me to defend you, I want to be able to defend you. Because if you go and you start quarreling with people and you go and you start being bullies to people, me, I will not be on your side. Not because you are my children. If you are wrong, you are wrong. If you are right, then, hey, I can behave as bad as I want when I go into the teacher's office. Because they already know me. When my children are right, I don't stop. If you go and you have wife and you're treating your wife wrong, you think, say, I'm not going to support that. I'm not going to support it. Just because you're my son. Or if you're treating your husband bad, I'm going to support you just because you're my daughter. That's not right. I don't support those kind of things. If you are wrong, you are wrong. You understand? That's how I train my children. I don't train them to go and look for a woman with money. Hey, I am not raising no gigolos. I don't tell them that you find a woman who is treating you well. And make it better if my son has grown up to be rich and he can find a poor woman. Hey, that is love. You don't go and say you chase a woman because they have good job, and this and that. Excuse my camera, it is being charged. My phone is being charged and it's not holding very well. You know? That's how I change. I don't look at pockets and this. Even my daughter, I want a man who's gonna provide for her, yes. But don't go chasing man just because they're in pocket. You understand? So, I think I've been here long enough. Let me finish off with this song. It's one of your own. And the singer is Efya. I pronounce it Efya. Efya. Yeah, man, check it out.
The words you say hurt me so much. I shouldn't be more that much. And And China nipa who Afro nipa. I know they bother too much, but men so me wa feeling free. And see we am a dear, I'm a tinny. So me pesa me de wo hu before me say me move.